Why don't you cut your hair, Ed? Hello, welcome to my fried chicken mukbang. This is my very first fried chicken eat-a-thon. My marathon today will be from Popeyes. We'll be doing Popeyes fried chicken and mashed potatoes and Cajun spicy gravy. All right. So my name is Ed Bergman, and Super Ed today is going to have some delicious Popeyes. So let's get to it, shall we? I know you want to eat. All right, here's my bag. Ooh, yummy, yummy. All right, what did I get today? Looks like I got a mashed potato and gravy. Another mashed potato and gravy. 2 of those. They're good for dipping. Great for dipping. Spicy chicken or mild chicken, they're great for dipping because the gravy is spicy. Little napkins there. Like they gave us some, what is this in here? A couple biscuits. All right. A couple, what we call those the boring biscuits. Everybody's like, oh no, not the biscuits again. But, you know, if you want something sweet, you throw some jelly on them or some butter and jelly or just butter, and you eat them. But they're a little boring. Let's just get to the good stuff, shall we? All right, I'm getting it out of the bag. Here's the grand entree. Fried chicken. Your good friend Ed is going to eat some chicken with you today. All right. Let me get out my little dollar store spork. All right. And they threw some grape jelly in here for the boring biscuits. All right. Very good. They gave me like 17 jellies. They only gave me 2 biscuits, but 17 jellies. Wonder what's more expensive, the biscuits or the jelly packets? Good question. Oh, we ponder the questions of life. Shall we eat and stop talking? Yes. All right, let's open up those potatoes. Nothing better than potatoes for dipping. Now look, a lot of people like to get the fries. I like the fries too. They're seasoned, they're spicy. Not too spicy, but I like the fries too. But when it comes to dipping, mashed potatoes and gravy, or just gravy, you can get a side of gravy, are great. All right, so this is a chicken leg. This is another chicken leg. 2 chicken legs. Hey, welcome to the Fried Chicken Eat-a-thon with your good friend Ed Bergman. Let's eat, shall we? Here we go. Oh, oh come on. Oh. Spicy. Crunchy. Oh, no. Fresh. You can tell this one just came out of the fryer. Get that little crumb off my shirt. Now remember, the goal today is to spend time together. And I want to spend time with you guys so that we can eat together. So let's have another leg, shall we? Oh, delicious. I love it. How about a little taste of the old potatoes? Let's take a look. That one. No potatoes. Smooth, whipped. Cajun gravy is a little spicy. Got little bits of pepper in it. Maybe a little sausage in there. Some kind of little meat sausage in there or something. It's all Cajun. All right, let's get back to the chicken leg. Ow. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting hair in my mouth and crumbs in my hair. I need a haircut so badly. Oh my God. It's been years. I don't know why I don't cut my hair. Everybody tells me to cut my hair. They say, Ed, for God's sake, you're not a woman. Okay? Cut your hair. And then they say, oh, Ed, you look so much better with shorter hair. Act your age. I say, do what you want, look how you want, be how you want. Just do your own thing. Don't worry about what other people think. Okay? Don't go out and make yourself a target. Don't go make yourself a target. But you know what I mean. You want long hair? Have long hair. You want no hair? Have no hair. All right. Just a quick little trivia from your Uncle Ed. You know, I always like to give you a little trivia on my mukbangs. So today we're going to talk about fried chicken and the history of fried chicken. Now, I know you don't really care, and we'll get back to eating shortly. So let's talk about the history of fried chicken. Wait a minute. Before we do that, let's have another little bite of Popeyes delicious Cajun mashed potatoes with gravy. Okay, here's the trivia for today. I'm here to tell you a little history about fried chicken. Did you know that Royal Farms, the little gas station convenience store, started making fried chicken in 1959? And they say it's world famous. Popeyes started their establishment and making fried chicken in June of 1972. KFC, the Colonel sold his very first franchise in Utah to a man in 1952. That was the very first. Now, of course, he sold chicken at his gas station, you know, one of those old gas station convenience store rest stop places off the highway for years, you know, probably back in the 40s and 50s. But his first franchise he sold in 1952, and it became, you know, KFC as a franchise restaurant. Church's Fried Chicken. You don't see a lot of them everywhere, but where you do have a Church's Fried Chicken, those of you out there that got a Church's Fried Chicken, they started in Texas. The man's name was Mr. Church in 1952. And, of course, Bojangles does fried chicken. We tend to see those, I think, a little more in the South. I could be wrong about that, but there are Bojangles a little more to the south of where I am. I'm kind of like in the mid-Atlantic, northeast United States. So down in North Carolina, Bojangles started fried chicken in 1977. And then, of course, one last fact for you all from your great Uncle Ed. Chick-fil-A sandwich. Not the little restaurant they started, which became Chick-fil-A, but the Chick-fil-A sandwich was a recipe that was perfected and started to sell to the public in 1964. Okay, so the Chick-fil-A sandwich was a 1964 debut. And there's your fun facts from Uncle Ed. Let's get back to eating. I'm sure you're starving to death. Looks like we got a thigh here. I'm an expert. I can spot it a mile away. This is a wing, obviously. Wing. I know there's a lot of you out there that love fried chicken wings, buffalo wings, wings. And then, of course, they threw us in a breast. And breasts are great for dipping. So you all want to see me dip, right? All right, so let's get out the big piece of chicken. Okay, and let's start dipping. Because I know you're all talking about that mashed potato dipping. Well, I'm talking about it. Maybe you aren't. All right, so let's get the mashed potatoes over here. And let's see that big. When you get that piece of chicken on there like that, you are just absolutely thinking, God, that's going to be dry, right? Most likely. The big breast with the big dry white meat. So just take it and dip it in gravy. Now, if you're going to one of the other chicken places, they have mashed potatoes and gravy too. Dip it in the mashed potatoes and gravy. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Hair's in Uncle Ed's food again. Come on, Ed. Just cut your hair, would you? How absolutely delicious. The chicken's already spicy, but when you dip it in the spicy gravy and potatoes, delicious. I just want you to see that breast, because the breast really, a little bit of batter, get the batter off. That's where all the spicy goodness is, in the batter. Okay. See all this white meat chicken on a breast? All of this is delicious and juicy if it's fresh. If it's not fresh, it's maybe a little, under the heat lamp for a while. This will get extremely dry, as you all know, if you're a fried chicken lover. So you want to get this as best you can, right? Okay, save the rest over here. And get those big pieces of white meat. See, look at that. See? What are you going to do with all that white meat, for gosh sakes? Dip it. Dip it. Dip it. Dip it. Oh. Dip it. Oh, for gosh sakes. I think it's like Friday afternoon here or something. The sun is out. It's a beautiful day. And I'm eating fried chicken. And you're eating with me. So hello on a beautiful afternoon of eating fried chicken with your friend Ed. Oh my gosh. Absolutely delicious. Don't forget to dip it. Dip it in the gravy. Look at that, delicious. Delicious. Whoa. Oh. It just makes the meat, more moist, not dry, and delicious with that gravy. KFC, they have a nice gravy also. Don't want to say anything bad about KFC. I love the Colonel. They have that brown gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy. That brown gravy is good to dip too. But this one is spicy. So if you like spicy, this is your gravy. KFC's gravy is not spicy at all. It's just a brown gravy. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to have Uncle Ed's moment of silence. What Uncle Ed's moment of silence is Uncle Ed says to you, it's time for Uncle Ed's moment of silence. And in the future, what that will mean is we just eat and we don't talk. Okay? And then we'll talk later. So let's have Ed's moment of silence. Here we go. Let's begin. And that's Uncle Ed's moment of silence. This is a name brand cola, which I love to drink during my mukbangs. And it's wonderful. And it cleans your palate off, or your tongue. Your tongue is your palate. And it cleans all that richness and grease off and spice. And you can start again. So let's start again. Let's go for the wing lovers. Let's go for the wing lovers. Everybody loves some wings. Let's get out there and get some wings. We're gonna fly away and eat some wings. Now this is a whole wing, so you gotta eat the little feather there. Ah! Don't eat it. Just eat the batter off of it. There's a little bit of meat on there, not much. Okay. Took a bone out of the wing. Oh. Okay, so there's one bone in here for the wing. Where's the gristle? I think the gristle's over here. Okay, here we go, I think. Here we go. Ow. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. I found the little gristle, but no big deal. That is a lot of batter off the wing. It's like a loose piece of skin, which was battered and fried. So let's dip that. Let's dip. Oh, wow. Now, this wing has a big piece of breast meat cut off of it because the wing is attached, to the breast. The breast is right here. So when you cut the wing off, you get a big piece, sometimes, of white meat. Now, what happens with white meat? We just talked about it. It gets very dry. So you got to get out the dip. It's time to dip again. Here goes the dipping. Is this show about fried chicken or is it about dipping? Dip. Now we can eat the rest of the wing. This is like the little leg piece, like the drumstick. Okay. By the way, I got this spicy fried chicken today. You can get the mild, or you can get tenders, spicy or mild. And I like the spicy because it just gives you a little more flavor. But I'll eat the mild. The mild's fine. And if you got young kids who don't like spicy, get the mild. Because it is still a little spicy. Even the mild, it doesn't say not spicy, it says mild. So it's spicy mild or spicy. Okay? So it's everything at Popeyes is going to have a little spice in it. Even the mashed potatoes, even the French fries. Even the manager's smart aleck mouth has spice in it. All right, that's enough of that. Let's eat. Delicious. How about a delicious grape jelly biscuit. A little sweetness to balance the spiciness, right? And we want to clean off our palate again. Here's a name brand soda. It is a top name brand cola. I can't mention the name because they're not sponsoring me. Okay. So, my last piece of fried chicken today. I got a 5-piece. Let's be reasonable. On a mukbang, you could eat 52 pieces of chicken. But let's be honest. If you buy 52 pieces of chicken for your mukbang, you're not going to eat them all in one sitting, most likely. And number two, you're going to spend like $200 or $300. Okay? Get what you can afford to buy. Okay? We're all Americans. Or we're, we all love Americans. And I'm American. And, the bottom line is get what you can afford. We're not some rich guy up on the hill who just won a $20 million lottery. We're a regular guy. You're Uncle Ed. What does Uncle Ed eat? He gets a 3-piece. He gets a 5-piece. Sometimes he splurges and gets a 10-piece for leftovers the next day. Ooh, that was a bad one. That's a burp for me. Sometimes I burp and I vocalize it. So you'll hear more of that in the future. Sorry about that. It comes from the soda. All right, let's get eating. Ooh, this one's got some good skin. Look at that skin. Oh, crunchy. Why don't we take a little bit of that skin, right? A nice piece here. And we dip it. You want to dip it? You want to dip it? No? No? Oh, yes. Yes, we'll dip it. Oh, here goes the dip. The dip. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hair's getting in my face again. Oh, Ed, why don't you cut your hair? Okay. Delicious meat. Juicy thigh. Very juicy. Very fresh. I didn't get the chicken that sat under the heat lamp today for 25 minutes. I got fresh out of the fryer chicken. I'm very lucky. Let's dip again. Let's dip with the skin. Oh, delicious. All right. Well, we're getting down to the end here. We're running out of chicken, but I'm very satisfied. And we still have potatoes and biscuits to eat. But we're not made of money. So I just got a 5-piece. If you like my mukbang, please watch it. And subscribe to my channel where you can watch other hilarious videos. And if I get a lot of views, maybe I'll do another one of these soon. And we'll get something different to eat next time. And every time. We'll get what Uncle Ed likes. And you'll like it. Don't be a jerk. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Did I say Happy New Year? 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. We're out of chicken, officially. Okay. That's your chicken bone massacre. That's your dead carcass. All right, now let's get into some mashed potato. What if we were to take maybe one of these biscuits and dip it in the mashed potatoes? Oh. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Wow, that is good. I like that. That's really nice. How's your meal? What are you eating right now? Oh, really? I'll bet it's good, isn't it? Is it as good as Uncle Ed's chicken dinner from Popeyes? We'll see. Only you'll know. Only you will know. All right, let's dip some more. This is better than jelly. Oh, I'll tell you, these potatoes for dipping really keep the party going. They keep the good times going when you run out of chicken or shrimp, whatever you get, or a sandwich. They really keep the good times going with these potatoes. And they're very filling. It's like eating like pasta or bread. They're very filling. All right, let's have some more of this delicious name brand. Wait a minute, hairs in my face again. Hairs in my mouth. Hairs in my mouth. Hairs in my mouth. Hairs in my mouth. Oh, Ed, why don't you cut your hair? Okay, let's have another delicious sip. Oh, big sip that time. That was a gulp. Okay, so we're going to close up this beautiful box of Popeyes fried chicken. I want to thank Popeyes today for a beautiful mukbang, a beautiful lunch, and a beautiful meal together with you and your Uncle Ed. And I hope to see you again sometime. And I hope you'll join me again in the future as I make more of these, if I make more of these. And that all depends on whether I get subscribers and views. And we'll see if people like it or not. I'm going to post this soon. And I'll say unfortunately, I'll say goodbye to you now. And hopefully I'll see you again soon when we can have another meal together with your good Uncle Ed.